Good morning, students. Today I am going to start a polymers lesson. First of all, what is the polymer? It is a very large molecule having high molecular mass 10 to the power of 3 to 10 to the power of 7 units. Some examples of polymers are plastics, rubbers, fibers, proteins, nucleic acids. Now see, polymer is also known as macromolecule. Next one, monomer. What is the monomer? Simple and reactive molecules are known as monomers. Next one, see. Now I'll show you students PPT. I'll teach in PPT. Next one, polymerase. The following objectives. In this lesson, we are going to study all these. The first one, introduction. Second one, classification of polymerization. Third one, mechanism of polymerization. Fourth one, preparation of polymers. Fifth one, copolymerization. Sixth one, natural and synthetic rubber. Seventh one, biodegradable polymers. Now let us see what is introduction. Now what are the polymers? General examples of polymers are given here. Let us see one by one. Buckets, cups, ATM cards, pen, packing box, ties, motor engine oils, insulating materials, paints. These all are examples of polymers. Next one, what is the definition of polymer? Okay, let us see. It is a combination. The polymer is a combination of two words. One is poly, another one mer. Poly means many and mer means units. That means simply we can say polymer means many units. Polymer. Now let us see what is the polymer. Polymer is a very large molecule having high molecular mass. Polymer is a very large molecule having high molecular mass 10 to the power of 3 to 10 to the power of 7 units. It is a very high mass molecule. Next one, it is how it is formed. It is formed by joining of many monomers. It is formed by joining of many monomers by covalent bonds. That means we can say, now I can say, okay, the how the polymer is forming, the repeating structural units are derived from monomers and are linked to each other by covalent bonds. Here the repeating structural unit is a monomer. Okay, next one we are going to discuss about polymerization. What is the polymerization? Okay, polymerization is a process in which polymerization boys I am teaching now. This is a process of formation of polymers from respective monomers. That is known as polymerization. Next one, classification of polymers. Now classification of polymers mainly four types. The first one, classification of polymers based on source. Second one, based on structure. Third one, based on molecular forces. Fourth one, based on mode of polymerization. Let us see one by one. See students, first one, classification of polymers based on source. Second one, based on structure. Third one, molecular force. Fourth one, mode of polymerization. Let us discuss about source of. Now look at boys here one, classification of polymers based on source. three types: natural polymers, semi-synthetic polymers, and synthetic polymers. What are the natural polymers? What are the natural polymers? Natural polymers, the polymers which are available in nature, such type of polymers are called natural polymers. Examples: proteins, cellulose, starch, proteins, cellulose, starch. These are the examples of. Once more I am repeating, students, what are the classification of polymers based on source? Classification of polymers based on source, three types. The first one, natural polymers. Natural polymers are available in nature. Such type of polymers are called natural polymers. Examples: proteins, cellulose, starch, gum. These are the examples of natural polymers. Next one, semi-synthetic polymers. Semi-synthetic polymers are natural polymers, but they undergo some chemical reactions. Due to that, we are calling such type of polymers are called semi-synthetic polymers. Examples: rayon and cellulose nitrate. Next one, synthetic polymers. What are the synthetic polymers? The polymers which are synthesized in laboratory. Such type of polymers are called synthetic polymers. Synthetic polymers are one more name, man-made polymers. Example: nylon 6,6, polyester and polyethylene. These are the examples of synthetic polymers. Already we know, students, very well, polythene bags we know, and we know nylon 6,6. We know nylon 6,6 we are using to prepare bags, school bags and all. And polyester is used in manufacturing of cloth. Rayon, it is used as a packaging material, and cellulose nitrate, it is used as a next one, students. Now we are moving to classification of polymers based on structure. Classification of polymers based on structure, four types. Okay, next we are moving to classification of polymers based on structure. These are three types: linear polymers, branched chain polymers, and cross-linked polymers. Let us see one by one. Linear polymers. Now see, students, linear polymers. What are the linear? Now we are moving to classification of polymers based on structure. Based on structure, polymers are divided into three types. First one, linear polymers. Second one, branched chain polymers. Third one, cross-linked polymers. Now see, students, linear polymers. Linear polymers are straight and unbranched. Example: high density polythene and polyvinyl chloride. Next one, branched chain polymers. Branched chain polymers, let us see what are the branched chain polymers. The polymers which are having some branches. Such type of polymers are called branched chain polymers. Example: low density polythene. The third one, cross-linked polymers. The polymers which are having cross linkages between polymers. Such type of polymers are called cross-linked polymers. Examples: bakelite and melamine. See here, students, cross linkages are there, and here some branches will be there. Next one, see, students, classification of polymers based on molecular forces. Classification of polymers based on molecular forces. Now let us see classification of. Now let us, students, classification of polymers based on molecular forces. Classification of polymers based on molecular forces, four types. The first one, elastomers. Elastomers are polymers which are having weak intramolecular forces. They can be stretched. Example: vinyls, rubber and neoprene are the examples of elastomers. Next one, see one more, thermoplastic polymers. Thermoplastic polymers are slightly branches. These are having the thermoplastic polymers are having slightly branches, and molded repeatedly by heating. That means, students, when we heat, those polymers will soften, and when we cool, again those polymers will harden. Such type of polymers are called thermoplastic polymers. Example, polythene and polystyrene are the examples. Next one more we will see, fibers. Fibers are the polymers. These polymers are having strong intermolecular forces. Sometimes between them hydrogen bond will be there. Hydrogen bonding will be there. Example, nylon, polyesters are the examples of fibers. Next one, students, thermosetting polymers. Thermosetting polymers. The polymers which are having cross linkages and heavily branches. Those polymers are called thermosetting polymers. Example, bakelite and melamine are the examples of thermosetting polymers. What are the thermosetting polymers, students? Thermosetting polymers are polymers. Those polymers are having cross linkages between those polymers and they are having heavily branches. Example, bakelite and melamine are the examples of thermosetting polymers. Next, we are moving to classification of polymers based on mode of polymerization. Based on mode of polymerization, classification of polymers mainly divided into two types: addition polymerization and condensation polymerization. What is let us see what is addition polymerization. Okay, how the addition polymers are formed? When unsaturated monomers will undergo polymerization, at this time we will get addition polymers. Addition polymers are formed by additional polymerization. Example, polythene and polypropylene and BNOS are examples. One more I am repeating, students. Classification of polymers based on mode of polymerization. Based on mode of polymerization, classification of polymers based on mode of polymerization, two types. First one, addition polymerization, and second one, condensation polymerization. Let us discuss about additional polymerization first. Addition polymerization. In addition polymerization, addition polymers are formed. How the addition polymers are formed? When unsaturated monomers will combine together, they will undergo addition polymerization. Examples, polythene and polypropylene and BNOS are the examples of addition polymers. They will undergo addition polymerization. Next one, mode of polymerization classification. The second one, condensation polymerization. Condensation means here elimination of small molecules such as water, alcohol and hydrochloric acid. How these condensation polymers are formed? When bifunctional and trifunctional monomers undergo polymerization, at this time condensation polymers are formed. How the condensation polymers are formed? By elimination of small molecules. Example, nylon 6,6 and polyesters are the examples of condensation polymers.